got the washer going in the back room, but you guys should still be able to hear me. We got a new member of Redstang Productions. His name is Gordon, aka Gordon Gecko. He is a not chameleon. He is a crocodile gecko. He's pretty cool. He's just a little guy. He's just a baby. My mom bought him for me as an early Christmas present. Kind of surprised me. But he's cool. He's got a little hot rod and a regular rock, then a hidey hole and a stick, and he's got like those little wax for me things that I use for fish bait. I've been feeding him those. And he's got water. He needs a little more water though. Yeah, we've had him for a week or so. He's just a baby. So yeah, newest member. But anyway, besides him, we got a lot to talk about. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Redstang here with an update video. I know I haven't been uploading nearly as often as I should be. That's my fault. It's been crazy busy. I've been working every single day, working 10-12 hours every day. Gotta make that bread though. No, trying to get some money saved up for Christmas and for car parts and all sorts of stuff. But plus work is just being slave drivers. But anyway, we did not get the second project vehicle. I was looking at a 1966 F-250. I actually didn't even know about it. The guy messaged me and he wanted to trade straight up for my truck, my 90. And I was like, all right, cool, you know, what's wrong with it? And said it needed, it was 3 on the tree and it would not go into second or third gear. So I was like, okay, well that's probably either a bushing or something in the linkage. Probably could fix that. And then besides that, it just needed a restoration. They can get a good price fully restored, but I wasn't going to restore it because there's an old saying, you know, when you restore something, you got to put twice as much into it to get it to be worth whatever. So I was like, no, I'm just going to leave it the way it was. I just wanted to get it good and running and then take it to car shows. But they got here, or we looked at it, me and Kyle looked at it. He's got a video, I think. We looked at it. It needed some work, but it ran, and like I could drive it around the yard if I needed to, because like I said, I had first and reverse. So a few days later, we work out a deal where they're going to drop it off, and then they come look at my truck, and for some dumb reason, my truck starts leaking transmission fluid, and I felt really bad because I drove all the way from Holt, which is over by Lansing, which is about a good 40-45 minute drive to my house. So yeah, I felt bad, but I went under the truck and looked at it today, and it's just a hose clamp, like a $1 hose clamp. It broke. There's a transmission line, and the previous owner replaced a spot that must have got a little rust hole in it or something. You just cut it off and put a rubber hose in and 2 hose clamps, which will work on a work truck, which is what it is. It's just an old farm truck. But one of the hose clamps died. So yeah, I'm gonna go get a $1 hose clamp, throw it on there, and I'm just gonna drive that truck because they didn't want to trade. So no, I don't blame them whatsoever for not. I mean, granted, if I go look at a vehicle and it's leaking fluid, I'm like, yeah, nah. But no, we got it fixed. It's only a $1 part. Looking it over, I think I think the valve cover gasket might be not quite seated all the way. it looked like something was dripping on the exhaust manifold too. But just little quirks. The truck's older than I am, and it's got 211,000 miles on it. So I mean, of course it's gonna have a little bit of quirks. But anyway, no, we're gonna keep the pickup truck that we have now, the red one, and probably do something kind of neat with it. I don't know. We're not gonna build it and turn it into a cool thing. It's just gonna be my work truck. If I need to haul something, or if I need to get some lumber or whatever. But that's that. The Toyota, the Tercel, love that car. That car's been good to me. It's having a few issues though. I got excuse me. I was driving it to work, and started clunking a little bit in the passenger front, and I'm like, what the heck? What is that? So I got it home. Well, actually, it started getting worse and worse. I'm like, at first I thought it might have been the exhaust, because the exhaust is held up with like a hose clamp and like a bunch of like the exhaust. No offense to the previous owner, but the exhaust it needs some work. But that's fine. We already got all the parts to do it. I just need to go to Kyle's house and weld her all up. But no, it started getting louder and louder, and I was like, what in the world is that? So I got underneath the car, jacked it up, and found out, for one, that the passenger side tires completely bald on the inside. On the outside, it looks fine, but once I got under the car, I realized that tire was really bald. So I'm like, okay, well, there's something wrong with the alignment or whatever. And I looked, and looks like the ball joint is blowed out, and the inner tie rod is also blowed out. So we're gonna change those. I'm just gonna change everything in the car because everything's so darn cheap. I think the tie rod was like $10, and the ball joint was like $3. So no big deal. I'm just gonna slowly start throwing parts at it, because it's, it's old. It's an 85, and a lot of the stuff looks OEM. So I mean, just preventative maintenance. I could throw $100 at it and have almost brand new suspension and work. So we're gonna do that, especially since that stuff's gonna get stressed out a lot, because like part of the build plan is taking some AE86 Toyota coilovers and fabbing them in, and dropping it really low, putting some nice wheels on it and cambering it a little bit with negative camber. But so that stuff's gonna get stressed out, so I want to get it fixed now. That way it's not a problem down the road. But we also found out that the lug nuts on that tire are also in backwards. So it's a good thing that I looked at it. The cones are actually facing out, and the flat parts going in. So I mean, the tire could probably fall off pretty easily. But we got that fixed. We don't have it fixed yet, but we're gonna get it fixed. I haven't been driving it. What else? The Mustang. We just did our last drive on the Mustang. That's getting put up. I got a car cover to throw on it. Wasn't able to get the garage yet. I'm thinking for the month of December, my bank, because the Mustang I have financed, the bank gives me a skip a payment plan where I can take, or I don't have to pay a payment in December, and I usually use that for Christmas presents. But since I've been working so much overtime at work, I'm not going to need that. So I'm gonna try to use that money to put up like a portable garage, like a carport type of deal. My mom's got like a salamander heater that she said I could borrow, so I'll have heat for it, and that'll be great. So we can work on stuff in the winter. I can make videos for you guys. I can store the Mustang under there when I'm not working on anything. But no, that's about it. What else? Oh, we got new tires coming for the Toyota too. I found out that 13-inch tires are kind of a pain in the ass to find. But we found some on eBay. Once you find them, they're very cheap. They're actually only one spec off of trailer tires, which I thought was kind of funny. They're 175 by 70 on a 13-inch rim. I have a trailer that we use for a boat, and I'm pretty sure that's 175 by 80 on a 13-inch rim. So yeah, they're basically boat tires. But no, I found two really nice, I forget, I think they're Yokohama's snow tires for it for like $130, which ain't crap. So we're gonna put those on the front, and then we're gonna take the balded out one because the alignment's bad, and the donut off, and replace the back with the two that aren't messed up. They're the passenger side rear and the passenger side front both have good tread on them, so I'm just gonna put those. I'm gonna swap the rear one, the passenger rear one to the, or no, excuse me. The driver's side front and the driver's side rear both have good tread on them. So I'm going to take the driver's side front and put it where the rear is, and put the rear on the passenger rear, and then the snow tires are going to go on the front. So it'll be really good in the snow. I could get 4 snow tires, but there's no point. Really, for me at least, I mean, I drive usually with all seasons on the back and then snow tires on the front, and I don't usually have any issues. If the back end gets a little squirrely, it's usually because I do it on purpose, because I like to slide around. It'll be a winter warrior for us. It's going to be the daily too in the summer, but it's going to still get a build on it. I've got quite a few cool ideas to do for it. I can't really do anything performance-wise on it because they're not very strong. What I mean by that is the transmission. Most guys are saying you can't even throw anything over 100 horsepower at it, and the transmissions just break. And well, it's not really a whole lot. Like, it's a light car, but it's still. My plans was try to maybe turbo it, but I'm thinking just leave it alone and just give it a good scene look. I think we were gonna put a better carb on it. We'll put a bigger carb, advance the timing a little bit. That's about as far as we're gonna go. It doesn't need to be crazy fast anyway. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be the daily. It's good on gas. It's probably the best mod I could have bought for the Mustang, because after getting used to that, I drove the Mustang today as a one last hurrah until I put it away, which it has. I'm putting the cover on it here in a minute. The Mustang, I forgot how notchy and short of throw the transmission is, and I forgot how good the acceleration is. The Tercel, you have to be just wah wah wah, just banging the gears to really get up onto like the freeway or whatever, or just really if you need to pull out really quick to get onto the road because there's a lot of traffic. Yeah, you're not gonna do that. It's an old car. It's not really made to go fast, but it's cool. It's so weird and old and dorky that I love it, but it gets a lot of looks. Not a lot of good looks either. I'm not used to going from the Mustang where everybody's oohing and ahhing and like saying nice car to people looking at this and like, what is that? What the hell? But no, it's gonna be kind of a fun thing to do. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, I fixed the heat on it. The heat was super easy. When we first got it, it did not have heat, and the previous owner said he had no idea why it didn't have heat. Well, there's this little butterfly, like bypass valve, that it's right in line with the line that goes into the heater core, and it's hooked by a cable that goes into the car. Well, the cable is all stretched out, so all I had to do was just turn it by hand, and yeah, now it's got good heat. So fix the heat in about 10 seconds. Besides that, and then the other two little things I had, the ball joint and all that, it's been a good car. Pump the gas 3 times, turn it over, boom, fires right up, even when it's like 20 degrees outside. So I got no complaints there. I tried to drift it a little bit. We had our first snow, ripping the handbrake. Didn't really want to do much. Doesn't really like to lock the tires, so I'm thinking either the cable stretched out needs to be adjusted, or our back brakes might be a little worn out, which isn't bad. I can get new drums for like $8 a piece, and I think the shoes are like $10, so not a big deal there. Yeah, but I think that's about it, guys. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I know I haven't been uploading nearly as often as I should be. Work has been just crazy, and then we've got Thanksgiving coming up, and then after that it's Christmas, and blah blah blah. Excuses. But I'll try to at least come up with a video at least like once every week and a half or a week or something like that. But until then, guys, peace.